Hello, and welcome to our short video series on the upper division writing requirement. The focus of this video is on citing sources, including footnoting. So there are a couple different ways to cite when you're writing your paper. You can do inline citations, meaning including the cite right after the textual sentence, much like you did in your memos and briefs. Or you can do footnoting. You pop a footnote in and fill in the citation at the bottom of the page next to the number that you have indicated next to the sentence in the text above. Or you can have a bibliography at the end. Your professor will specify which type they prefer, and so make sure that you're adhering to their requirements. So I did want to show you what footnoting looks like because some of you may have never done it before. So here's a screenshot of Microsoft Word, and you can see here under the Reference tab, there are several different options, but the first one is Insert Footnote. So I've typed a sentence. You can see the little, what would be the flashing bar at the end of the sentence. I hit Insert Footnote. The number 1 appears at the very bottom of a page underneath a line, and that's where you'll fill in your citations. So you can include things like multiple sources, parentheticals, additional textual information if needed, and that way it doesn't clutter up the text or confuse the reader. They can focus on just what the content is that you're writing about, and for more information and more detail, they can shift down to the footnote. Part of citing sources and determining on how you cite to them, whether it be inline, in text, with a footnote, or a bibliography, you do need to know how to cite. And so I want to show you a resource that we have on the Law Library's website that will help you out with that. So if we pop over here, we're on the law school's webpage. We go to Students, click on the Law Library, go down to Library Guides. You can see here there are a ton of different guides available. The Bluebook Quick Reference Guide is going to be the first one that pops up. So just as a word of warning, you don't have to use the Bluebook unless your professor requires it. If they do prefer the ALWD manual, you are more than welcome to follow that or any other citation style that they require. But this Bluebook Quick Reference Guide includes abbreviations, how to cite to certain subjects, and it's very quick and helpful to find those things that you're going to need but may not want to flip through the Bluebook repeatedly for. We also have a legal citation library guide generally, which explains more of the purpose of citations, when to cite, but includes more detail about the other citing sources I mentioned. So details about the Bluebook, which you can see is very similar to the Bluebook Quick Reference Guide, information about the ALWD and how to do that. And then for things like Ohio Citation, which does have its own guide, or International Citation if you're writing on an international subject. So these are very, very helpful to you. They're a great place to start if you're unsure of how to cite to a specific source. But as always, the library is available to help you. Please feel free to make an appointment with a librarian, and they can give you a rundown on citation and get you in the right direction to feel confident about what you're citing to for your paper. Thank you.